That's how Juvenile, Lil Wayne, all those guys got started doing that, where they're just rhyming the last word.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. The CMB, Cash Money Boys or Billionaires, was it?
Nah.
Oh what? Yeah, come on. That's all you have to just hype it up like that. That's what I used to do when I used to work with Cool E from The Bomb, 102.7 The Bomb.
When you would buy game Jesse James?
Yeah. Shut up. When I was big game Jesse James, and he would DJ and I'll be the hype man. We used to run Bedrocks, College Thursday. This was 1999, 2000. We had that place packed. You just gotta come in here with the microphone. Yeah, come on. Yeah, what's up? What's up? It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
You got any freestyle, you chat?
No.
But you see how you guys are getting hyped for it, right? You guys are getting hyped. That's what I do. And then you play the music with lyrics on it, and then I just keep quiet. Chad, go ahead, bust a freestyle, Chad. Tell us about your day and rhyme at the end. Even if you use the same word, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to change it up. The guys with issues today, it's freestyle, flip-floppity, hip-hoppity, crick-crockety, and Tubbs. I don't know.
Yo, I woke up. I had a good night's sleep, and I went to work, and yeah, I don't have much rhythm, man. I don't know what I'm doing, man.
It's all good, man. We just say every time we say whatever, and we end with man. But you gotta say man, like you mean it. Yeah. So what you do, Chad? You took the bus, man.
I took the bus, man. I went to work, man, and I have no rhythm, man. You see, this is why I feel bad, man, when I get on the mic, man, because this is what happens, man. And
yeah. MC Miyagi.
Miyagi don't know karate.
Miyagi don't know MC either. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta put it on MC Russell. MC Russell likes to hustle, and he gets down for his when he tussle, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Know what I'm saying?
We're gonna kick it. All right, kick it.
Oh.
Boom, there it is right there. See that? Yeah, this is all you have to do is
Turn it up in the headset.
Yeah.
Let's start the show. Please believe.
What?
Yeah. That's all I got right now.
That was dope, though.
That was dope, right?
Dope. I miss talking like that. I used to talk like that when I was living in Buffalo, New York. I had to adapt to my surroundings. Nobody was speaking pidgin. Nobody was going, hey, bro, you can pass the other kind or what? I was like, what? Nobody did that. Nobody did that to you. Not in Buffalo, New York. Yeah.
Are you gonna do for freestyle?
No.
Let's see what you got.
I did already. Yeah, this is my song right here. All right. We're going to welcome y'all to the Mars Comedy Club. Guys with issues. You know what I'm saying? James Money in the house. What's up? And I'm done. Bam. That was my part. I just did my part, man. I just came in and said my name, man. And I was like, out. Peace out, man. And I'm done with the song, man. I did my part. No, I have no clue. I don't freestyle. I talk trash. I can do that. Podcasting live from the studio at Hawaiian Brian's. The Guys with Issues, starring James Money, Russell Kealoha, and Chad Wago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give it up to the Kings of Spade, ladies and gentlemen, for that fantastic song that they be playing for us. They allowed us to use their song for our Guys with Issues. What do you call it?
Theme song?
Thank you.
Opener.
Yeah. Okay, either or.
Intro.
Both is cool.
All
Well,
right.
welcome to the Guys with Issues, episode 74.
74.
Wow, we're still going strong, and we still have the same amount of people that listen to the show as we did from episode 4.
Yeah, no, it fluctuates. Sometimes we lose them, and then 73 we bring them back.
Yeah. Like, maybe you didn't listen. Like, the last one you heard was number 5, and now you came back to 74. Welcome back! We missed you.
We missed you a lot.
Hello, Sri Lanka.
Hello.
Stay classy. My name is James Mane. As always, I am with Russell K. Aloha.
Hello. Everyone.
The love is spread all over the world.
Especially to the snitches.
Yeah, you deep down, dirty snitch. Deep down,
Deep down.
dirty dog snitches.
Down in my lower intestines.
Oh, I was going to say your loins. Nobody uses that word, those words. I'm going to do that tonight I'm going to use the word loins in a sentence.
Really?
Do you feel like you're gonna need to, man up and be brave when you're up on stage? Are you gonna have to gird your loins?
Yeah, all right. I might not say. See, there's another word nobody says gird.
Yeah, can you say it? I need to gird my tender loins.
Leave it to Chad to give me another word that I don't use. Thank you. Supposed comedian Chad Wago in the house,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
who is our I guess vocabulary department or spell checker,
And-
so to speak.
Legal department.
You're a legal Nazi.
You couldn't see the air quotes, but I was making them. Believe me.
He lets me know. He's the guy that goes, "Hey James, you're wrong."
Hey, James, you're getting sued.
and then Russell is the guy that goes, "Hey Jimmy, tone it down a little bit. Talking about those kinds of people in that way might be seen as offensive."
And that's why we're getting sued.
Yeah, and then Chad
You
comes in.
got served. You got served.
I wonder if somebody ever said that, like when that came out, the guy that serves the subpoena is actually, like, I'm sure there's like a kid, but I want to see like an older guy is like, "You got served." I don't know why, that's my old man voice right there.
Served, sonny.
Thou hast been served. Anyways, we got a lot to talk about. It was a busy weekend.
It was.
It felt like I didn't have a weekend. It felt like I went, because I don't use much energy on the weekend, so that I'm refreshed for the week, because that's how I roll. But because of, let's see, my daughter had a birthday party on Saturday, or her friend's birthday party on Saturday, and then the next day was Super Bowl Sunday. I had no rest. Oh, can we say? Or we have to say the game, the big game.
The superb owl.
Yeah, superb. Chad, am I right? Am I still safe?
I'm pretty sure that because it's like we can't use the Super Bowl to say like, oh, we're gonna do the Super Bowl of comedy. No, that doesn't fly. But we'd like to discuss the Super Bowl. That's all good.
Okay.
News. We are now a news outlet.
Yeah. New category for us on iTunes. Perfect.
What were we before? Other?
Yes.
And that was going with our race. Okay, so the superb owl, or the big game.
Jesse James.
Yeah. You see where I was going with it.
There was all kinds of Seahawks all up in James.
Anyways, it wasn't a good game. It was big hype. Everybody's talking about these two cities, and one team just didn't show up. And I'll be honest with you, the Seahawks didn't even play that good of a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Denver was. Yeah, they weren't. That wasn't their best game when they beat the 49ers in Seattle during the season. They played a really excellent game that one. They smashed the 49ers.
I don't think it was a good game offensively, but defensively, I thought it was a really good game for them.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
Defensively, it was good, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a complete game. They
Yeah.
said that it was all three phases, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, offense, they didn't make mistakes, but they didn't dominate. Like,
Yes.
You know, like pound the ball. Like Marshawn Lynch didn't do as well as they thought he would.
What did he do? Like 60 yards or something?
Yeah, he didn't break 100.
Yeah.
He got a touchdown though,
Mhm.
but he didn't break
I
100.
think they got a touchdown in all phases of the game.
Yep.
That's
Right,
why they're saying
right.
it was. Yeah, I see what you mean. Not
Yeah.
complete. Not complete.
But I mean,
But-
their defense is the strength of that team. So,
Right.
like I said, and the defense wins champions. So now you know next time when you bet in the Super Bowl, you got to go with the defense, the number one defense over the number one offense.
Or the monkey, right? Pick what the monkey chose.
There was a monkey that chose that.
Isn't there a monkey that chooses like?
There's all kinds of animals that choose. Like, there's a manatee that chooses also.
Yeah, there's a
Man,
monkey.
that's-
The monkey's like 6-0.
I believe the manatee is actually 11.
The manatee. Where did they get this manatee from?
Did they put it under the board under the water? And
Yeah. They put the little board under the water, and then it has like the two team logos on it, and then the manatee swims towards one of them and bumps into it with its nose.
You know what's messed up? The manatee, in his mind, wasn't picking the game. He was going, that looks like food. Bonk. It just ow! Hey, manatee, I'm hurt now.
Oh, the humanity.
Have you guys heard about the guy on Twitter who's been predicting games?
I have not.
And on Monday night he was like he's been like 15-0 for Monday night games.
Really?
And they saying if you look at his Twitter history, he predicted the winner in August of the Super Bowl.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, he said write it down now. I think it was like August 5th. The Denver Broncos will lose to the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
But you know what? To me, that's not that far-fetched because you can tell that those were two of the best teams.
Yeah.
Even if, because he might have picked 49ers, or he might have picked who else was predicted early in the season?
Let me also add
Okay.
that he's also predicted the winner of the World Series, and before it, way before the World Series started,
Mhm.
and exact one was, write this down: Red Sox will beat the Cardinals to win the 2013 World Series. The Red Sox will beat the Cardinals in 6.
Is his name at Biff Tannen?
Or is it Nostradamus?
It's Tommy Morrison.
Tommy Morrison,
The boxer?
didn't he die of AIDS?
Did he?
Did he?
I thought he died of AIDS.
I don't know.
Tommy Morrison's dead. The Tommy Morrison boxer.
Right.
If he's not,
He came back to life to predict the future.
well, that's a common name. Tommy and Morrison, those are common names.
Mhm. That was actually John Wayne's real last name.
Tommy Morrison?
No, his real name was Marion Morrison.
Marion. John Wayne's name was Marion.
Yes.
I see why he changed his name to John.
Or he's telling everybody, call me Duke. Stop calling me Marion. Or it's actually Marion, which is can be a man's name, Marion. But I mean, if you grew up in my neighborhood, we would have been like Marianne. And then he overcompensated when he grew up by being super tough guy,
Mhm.
or on TV, anyways. How do we know he's super tough in person?
I don't know.
I bet if he walked down School Street here in Hawaii, Kalihi, I bet you he doesn't walk so tough. Pilgrim. All right,
Okay.
just going nowhere with this. The game sucked.
Yeah.
I cheered for the Broncos because I wanted Manning to have. It wasn't anything against the Seahawks. I don't hate the Seahawks, but I was cheering for Manning because I want that story, to put that cap on his career. He had the greatest year a quarterback or season a quarterback can ever had.
I think if he said he was going to retire, they would have won.
So you're saying the game might have been fixed?
I don't know. I think if it was his last game, I think everyone would probably play it a little bit more harder.
That first snap where it went out, into the end zone, that really much sealed it already.
Omaha, holy shit. Damn it. I was the first one again.
So it's the center's fault. The whole city of Denver and the Denver Bronco organization can blame the center because he started it off with the fumble that gave 2 points away. The first play of the game.
12 seconds in, fastest scoring play in Super Bowl history.
Look at that. I wonder who won. Like, because you can bet on anything pretty much. A coin flip, whatever.
Oh, who made the prop bet for first score is safety?
Or before the first minute,
Mm-hmm.
they make up so many stuff, but yeah, that must have been like the percentage of that must have been pretty high. Like, what do you call it? The not interest, but the
odds.
Yeah, the odds. That would have been. That made me wish I had bet on Seattle. Speaking of bet, didn't Mayweather Jr. lose like $10 million?
Yep.
That was a rumor, right?
I don't know. They showed the picture of him with all the money too.
But didn't he do that like last year? And then
No, he's known to gamble like that.
yeah, because I know they.
He's won and he's lost.
He said that he didn't.
So he's saying he didn't
He
bet.
said he didn't bet on this. He didn't bet on anything this year.
Everyone just wants to see Mayweather lose things.
Yeah.
Because he wins too much.
Yeah.
And also, he won't fight Manny.
That's what I was hoping that he lost, because then that means he has to go fight to get money back.
Right.
Oh, that would have been a really good bet for him to take. It's like, oh, Broncos are gonna win. If they lose, I'll fight Manny Pacquiao.
That's what I mean. So now he's like, damn it, I don't have any money. I need some money.
Isn't it like some other things are making them stop fighting though? They're not gonna fight each other.
Oh, he keeps on putting out all of these hurdles for Pac-Man to jump over. Like
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I'll fight you if you do this. So Manny does it, and then he's like, well, I'm not gonna fight you. I'll fight you if you do this, and then Manny does it.
Okay.
Yeah, he feels that Manny Pacquiao is cheating in some way, or he's saying that I think one of the obstacles was or hurdles was the way they test for banned substances.
Yeah. I think the most recent one that he laid out was for Manny not to work with a certain trainer that he uses.
So stupid. Just fight. Can you imagine they did that in the
Would you tell him
Gladiator
that to his
days?
face?
I would, if there was a fence between us. It's like, yo, man, yeah, you.
Not a picket fence, huh?
What I'll do it in his face. They tie his hands and he's tied down, or he sleep. I'd be like, hey, shut up, you guys. Hey, you suck so much. Oh, that sounded perverted right there. Imagine if he wakes up and I'm like hovering, big, like 6'7", 400-pound Samoan guy is hovering over him while he's sleeping, like, suck so much.
That's got to give him some bad WrestleMania flashbacks.
Fight Batman.
You're just gonna go with the subliminal messaging.
Fight Batman. And then tap him on his nose.
Oh, you said Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, fight back, man. Like, it'll feel better when you fight. It gets me more excited when you fight back.
I thought you were thinking that fight Batman.
Oh, yeah. I am Batman.
Fight me.
We went 3 different ways with the story. All right. Not only the game sucked, but the commercials sucked too. There was maybe 3 or 4 that I thought were good.
Which ones?
The Doritos had 2. There was one with the boy on the
Dog.
like,
That was my favorite.
yeah, with the Doritos had 2. I forgot what the other one was.
I thought that the first one that they had, the one with the time machine, it was good
Yes.
for this Super Bowl because it was the 2 weed states that were playing in.
Oh, I see where you're going with that.
Because seriously, I was watching that commercial. I'm like, a stoner made this commercial.
And then while he was eating Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, those 2. The problem I had was there was too many emotional, heartstring pulling commercials. Like, oh, we're bringing the soldiers home, and nothing against that, but stop exploiting it already. Like everything. Oh, come down to Mars Comedy Club. we're gonna surprise a woman and bring her husband home. You know, it's like that's
We're not actually gonna do that.
or are we?
We're not.
Come down and find out.
Might happen tonight.
Bring back man.
Fight Batman.
Bring back man. So I just it's like, come on, stop her. It is an awesome thing,
Right.
but stop exploiting it already. The one commercial I like, the Budweiser one, where the puppy, the one, you know, sad but nice.
The puppy and the Clydesdales.
Yeah, I love that commercial. I guess I'm a dog lover.
Are you into interspecies erotica?
I don't think they were gonna do it.
If there was gonna be a commercial for interspecies erotica, it was the one where they had all the cows.
Well, that was the Silverado commercial.
Yeah.
The Chevrolet. That was funny too because it started out serious,
Mm-hmm.
and then so it's like, oh wow, poor bull, and then all of a sudden he comes out and then that one cow licks her nose. So it was like, oh, that's how cows say, let's do this.
It's on.
And the music that they were playing in that commercial.
Which was?
Oh, I don't remember what it was. Russell, do you remember?
I don't remember
All
what it
I
was.
remember is, like, I looked up at that commercial, and when I heard the music, and I'm like, is that dude gonna have sex with the cows? Is that what's going on here?
Down, 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 down. No.
No, it wasn't porn music.
No, I was thinking like one of the 70s.
And I can't fight this feeling anymore.
I believe in miracles.
I think that was it.
You sexy thing, sexy
Sexy
thing.
thing.
That's what I was thinking of. Down, 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 down. But I can't. I don't know what the melody is, but
I don't know what it is either. I started trying to hum it with you, and then I turned it into My Girl by the Temptations.
it's just that bass guy that just throws everything off. Damn it!
Damn it to hell.
But I think it's that one. Yeah, where you from? You sexy thing. And then they made the sound of the licking of the nose like real like. Yeah, I was like, whoa. Settle down, son.
Slutty cow.
slutty heifer. I wonder if animals do that. They
What?
do like cunnilingus inflation.
Uh,
But I know they do it, but like it's for not like, ooh, that feels good. Do that. It's like they clean themselves or something.
right.
Well, I know dogs do and cats, but I don't think bulls can get down like that. Like,
Even if they could, I think that they mostly do it to themselves, so it's like autofellatio and stuff.
but I don't think they do it to go, oh yeah, this feels good. I think it's just like, oh man, that's dirty. I gotta clean that. No.
Mm. Tastes good too.
It's like, oh, every time I clean it, every time.
Oh my!
What age the puppy goes? Oh, what is?
Rocket lollipop, yay!
This is nasty, but feels so right. Naughty puppy. Yeah, was it 3 commercials? No, that was the 4th one.
Mm-hmm.
The GoDaddy commercial was okay.
Were you sad that there was no Danica Patrick this year?
There was.
There was?
She was in that muscular one, but she was in a muscle suit.
With the
Oh,
bodybuilders
okay.
running to the tanning salon?
Yeah. But they had Radio Shack had a good one, the 80s. They had Hulk Hogan in there.
What I thought was really funny was they put the Radio Shack commercial where it's like, oh, this store is totally the 80s, right after the Squarespace commercial where they're like, what if the internet was a real place? So it's like you guys put the two commercials that are conceptualizing something into like a physical manifestation one after the other. Couldn't you have put like one of the emotional commercials in between that or something?
One of those emotional car commercials. Yeah, I agree with you. There was the one in the beginning you didn't even know was a car commercial, the Maserati commercial.
Yeah, it was that was a weird commercial.
So what is this? A new
I
movie?
really like the Jaguar one.
That was one too, right? They had a was that the one with the celebrities on it?
Yeah, that one had
Okay.
geez, who was it? It was Tom Hiddleston, Benedict Cumberbatch, I think.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I don't know these people by name. I just know, hey, that's the guy from, hey, that's her from.
You would know Benedict Cumberbatch from Sherlock and the BBC.
Yeah, it was Sherlock and Loki and someone else, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Then there was
Should have had Gary Oldman in there.
Ooh, nice. They had what is that one? The GoDaddy, where the woman quit her job.
Yeah.
And then which was awesome for her, because GoDaddy paid $4 million for that commercial, and she got to advertise her new business on it. Even though she, maybe, I'm sure she didn't get. Actually, I'm pretty sure she probably got a lot of hits on her new website.
See, not an actor.
Yeah, and she's come on. She's holding puppets, just puppet something or like that was her website or something like that.
And she's actually like continued to ride some of a wave of publicity. Like she was on the Today Show on Monday, I think, where they talked to her about like, oh, was that real? Like, was it staged? And she was like, no, that was really what happened. As soon as the commercial went out, she immediately emailed her boss afterwards to tell her to say like, I enjoyed working with you and everything. This isn't like trying to be a screw you, but this is my dream that I want to pursue.
And there was the dude from Anger Management, right? No, yeah, Anger Management. He was on all the Adam Sandler movies. Anger Management. He was on Deeds, the butler, Sneaky. Allow me to change your socks for you.
Yeah, I just can't think of his name.
I think it starts with a T. His last name starts with a T, yeah? Turturro or something like that?
Jonathan Turturro. Jonathan Turturro?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's very sneaky, very sneaky. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like, wow. Now, I'm not saying that we would want to quit our jobs. Well, I don't really have a job. My job is full-time student. But, I'm trying to, what do you call it, transition?
Yes, go ahead.
Segue. Into our fan participation question.
Yes.
Which is, I'm trying to get my laptop on, which is, what is the lamest or worst job you've ever had?
What did you get?
Well, I'm trying to get here's the thing with me and my laptop. I don't know the difference between sleep and hibernate. Isn't that the same thing?
No. Sleep, actually, it still draws power through everything. With hibernate, everything is saved in a safe state on your hard drive, so it's actually not running on power. So your battery will last longer if you put it on hibernate.
Oh, better, faster, stronger.
Okay, that makes sense. But I just meant that sleeping and hibernating is the same.
Well, no.
One's longer.
Hibernating is longer.
Yeah, but you need to sleep for both, right? You can't have one without the other. Can't have one without the other.
So that's like saying that big and gargantuan are the same thing.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. I got you, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking right at me and you say big and gargantuan.
Tell him, Chad.
Thanks a lot. Thought we were friends.
Maybe I'm referring to the fact that you're tall. You are very tall.
So I'm tall and I'm vertically gifted. Okay, what is the worst or lamest job you've ever had? John Nauchi says window washing in college. Especially when you get stuck on the scaffold outside the student union on the 5th floor because two of you were fooling around with the raise and lower function. So that's one of those where
I thought you just stopped there. It was like, we were fooling around.
Maybe I should have. I guess it's one of those where you're like, hey, look, you can go up fast, you can go down slow, you can go up fast. And, oh, oops, what now?
Wah, wah, wah.
What should we tell the boss? And especially when you're a college kid. Okay, so from there's some others, but they're okay. Let's see.
Like, when you say they're okay, you mean they're okay jobs and you're judging these people? Or do you mean they're okay as in, like, that wasn't very funny?
Yeah, wasn't. I mean, no, I don't want to say that because he's a comedian supposed to. So they're
Say it, James.
They're funny.
Judging.
It's just I can't really. Oh man, my computer just crashed. It hibernated. Oh,
Fight
man.
back, man.
So for me, when I was in Pittsburgh, when I was going to school in Buffalo, my sisters lived in Pittsburgh, so I went to visit during the holidays, like Christmas break,
Right.
get over a month.
Okay.
So instead of just laying around the house, both sisters work. My sister said, "Hey, why don't you try temp agency?" Which is what I did. So one of the worst ones I did was I was elevator.
Maintenance?
No, I don't know.
Operator?
No, operator. Yes, elevator operator. I was the guy in the elevator that would.
First floor, please.
Yeah, but no, but see, it was for. It wasn't for the customers. It was for. What do you, in the hotels?
Like a bellboy?
Yeah, like in the hotels they have room service.
Right.
Or the maintenance needs to go up and down or whatever. So I would have a walkie-talkie and they would go elevator to 7. Then I'll go there. I'll go up, pick up the person. Okay, I'm going to the second floor. And then, elevator to lobby, or not lobby. Of course, it would be in the back. Elevator to basement. So I would be in the elevator. But the worst part was I couldn't just stand with the elevator open. I had to be in the elevator.
Right.
And it closes. So if nobody calls,
Oh, he's just in the elevator by himself.
just sitting in there, and this is pre-smartphone. This is in 1994.
Oh,
Right.
so you didn't even have Snake.
Nothing. Yeah, no, there's no cell phones. There's no camera phones. There's no Instagram, no Twitter, no check my posts on Facebook. Even if I did have, I'm in an elevator. You might not get reception. It was for the Hilton in Pittsburgh.
What did you do to keep yourself busy?
What everybody did in those days.
Masturbate?
Well, it would only be fun until somebody goes, elevator to 2.
Yeah. Coming!
wait. Oh! Clean up in elevator. Can I get housemaid? Yeah, but it was it was busy in the mornings, and when a housekeeping would come in, so because they would all load their carts,
Right.
and I would take them up. It was me and another guy in the other.
Was it like a bigger, like, dumb waiter, kind of?
No. It was a regular elevator.
Wow. This is the, what is it? The
Service elevator.
Service elevator.
Yeah. So there's me and another guy. And then we hardly saw each other. But we knew each other
Oh,
was there.
there was 2 elevators?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, come in. Elevator 2, come in. And that was it. The whole day, 8 hours.
8 hours of that? Did you eat lunch in the elevator?
They gave me a lunch break. No, you go down and they give you a lunch break. But that's a good thing when you work with not the housemates, but the
Union?
No, the hotel. You work with the caterers and
Like you eat in the cafeteria?
yeah, you eat in the cafeteria and the food's good because they take care of their stuff.
Right.
So that to me, aside from when I was a kid and I was a paper boy, that was because then there was times and then they put a stool in the elevator, so you just sit there and it's just you and like solitary confinement.
That's pretty much what your job title was.
Yeah. It's just that I pick up people and see that was it foreshadowing my future? I'll be picking up and dropping off people, and now 17 years in the city bus business. Yikes!
Wow.
So that was for me. Russell?
Christine Head said that she was a leg reader.
Really?
Yeah. She said not a lame job, but the guys hitting on me were.
I gotta remember to stop doing that because every time I see her, I give her some hacky pickup line, but just to be funny, or maybe
until that one works.
Yeah, until it works, and then we have a story to tell our children.
Yes.
Like last night, she was asking for about tonight, the Mars Comedy Club,
Right.
and she is putting it into Honolulu Magazine's website thing, advertising. So she was asking me about it, and then I said, "Oh, thank you so much for helping out," because she has helped out Mars Comedy and the guys with issues. Every time we advertise,
Yes.
she's like walked me through a lot of stuff and helped me with the media list of emails. And so I told her, I said, "Man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. One of these days you come down to the comedy club on Wednesday, and I'll get you a couple of drinks, get you nice and tipsy, and then I'll make out with you."
That sounds like a good plan. While you're saying it, like, wow.
And then so I was like building up and just kind of see where it goes from there.
And where did it go from there after you told her that?
I said, "Well, we'll see one of these nights."
One of these nights.
That's a strong response for putting that kind of thing out there.
Yeah.
Well, not one of these nights we're gonna make out, but she was just kind of like giggled and blowing it off.
No, but what That'd be weird, huh? If they did get that on the couch and we're like,
Weird for you guys. It'd be
Yeah, it'd be
awesome for
weird.
me. I'll be texting with my left hand, my offhand.
oh, no.
She said, what is that sound? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, baby. Let's
Sweet.
keep going. Then you get elevator 2
Coming.
coming.
So anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Russell.
No, another friend, Diego, said he was a dishwasher.
Wait, what did you say his name was?
Diego?
Sound like you said Dago. I was like,
Yeah, I was
dude,
like,
that's insulting to Italian people, right?
it's not the worst thing you can say to an Italian, though.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
he said he was a dishwasher.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I was a night monitor in college.
You?
Yeah. So like, during the weekends, I would have to sit by the door and check people in and out while everyone's having a good time, and I'm just sitting there fucking not enjoying myself. One time, a naked lady girl came in through the door, put her pants over her shoulder, and said hi to me.
So she wasn't naked.
No, she had her pants over her shoulders.
Yeah, she had pants on.
That was more carrying than wearing, though.
Well, when you put your jacket on, you're not really wearing it. You're kind of carrying it then. No, that was okay. So
Well,
she
that
just
depends.
walked in
Are
like,
you Marlon Brando?
well, she walked in like, sup? Or was it?
Now she walked in and she's like, hi. And I was like, whoa.
You should have been like, excuse me, do you live here?
I know, I screwed up.
Well, you were young too. So same
Yeah,
as-
I would have. I knew she lived there though.
Mhm.
That was that part.
So she had no, like, just full bush out and what's
Yeah,
up?
I'm like, she walked by and now, I'm just looking at her in the eye and she had stuff over her shoulder, so I'm thinking she was wearing like a tank top or something. But then she walked by to see her ass, and I'm like, whoa, this girl's naked. And there was a guy next to me reading a book.
And
Like,
never looked up?
Never looked up. I said, dude, did you see that? What?
Was she hot?
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
I think it was like one of those like dares.
And that, children, is why you should never read.
Guys with issues.
Pushing it out. Never read.
You might miss a naked lady.
Go ahead, Chad.
Oh, I got a couple of responses. Comedian Erica Schwarzkopf of Female Comics of Hawaii said that she used to be a telemarketer trying to sell houses in Texas. Another.
I want to
Wait. Oh, stop the press.
It took us a while just to like everything to get in our head.
Because then you said telemarketer trying to sell houses.
Yeah, that kind of blew my mind too.
Anybody know how she would do this?
Badly, by all reports. She says she never sold a one.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty bad. How long did she
How do you
last there?
sell a house on the phone?
How do you?
Maybe she wasn't actually selling the house. Maybe it was timeshares.
Yeah. And I'm not dogging her, but you know how she talks. She speaks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how? That's not. I'm just saying, I would like to have. I want to hear her pitch tonight if she ever came, or the next night.
Hello, sir. How can I help you? I would like to sell your home or portions of the home.
Sounds like a really bad Bill Cosby.
Oh, we got pudding pop in the freezer.
Room for timeshares.
Oh, that was like Bill Cosby from the South, from Texas. The Tejano Bill Cosby. All right, what else you got?
Another one that I got was my friend Jordan. He said that the worst job he ever had was when he worked at Blockbuster with another good friend of ours, because that guy was his boss.
Oh.
I don't see why that would be bad if your good friend is your boss.
Yeah, that's kind of specific with these friends. One of them is always the boss, and the other one despises authority.
Would have been better if you just said, Jordan, his lamest job was in the playoffs this one year. He was sick, didn't want to play, but he still won the game.
All right, what you got? How about for you?
For me, worst job I ever had, I used to do customer care for a subcontractor for AT&T. That job is what led me to beer. Before that, I never drank beer. After that job, I started carrying it in my lunchbox.
Whoa, what was the subcontractor, can you say?
I would prefer not to name the subcontractor since I just admitted to drinking on the job.
But Boost Mobile.
But yeah, no, customer care was it was horrible. It was constantly people that didn't know how to operate their phone, and occasionally people that didn't seem to know how phones work. Period.
Yeah. Did you did you get drunk while you're talking to them?
Occasionally I would. I tried not to drink while I was actually in front of the phone.
No, what? Your phone is broken.
Which is weird to me because Chad, I don't know, well, Russell, if you've seen Chad drunk, it is obvious that he is drunk. It's not like me, like, okay, I think he's been drinking. You never really seen me, like stumbling or slurring. Yeah, because, but Chad, I remember Chad was like, wow, this dude drunk. Like me, it's like, I think James been drinking. I can smell his eyes are red. He might have been drinking. Chad gets drunk.
Chad get cray-cray.
Okay. You crazy drunk, Chad.
You lush.
That doesn't sound too bad.
One of my favorite stories about that job is this lady called up and she's like, "How do I check my voicemail?" So I said, "Well, you need to push the pound key and interrupt your voicemail greeting so that you can interrupt it and then check your voicemail." And she's like, "I pounded every key. It's not working."
Yeah.
What's your number?
Let me pound that bitch.
And I'm like, no. It's the pound key. It's the number symbol. And she's like, "I hit all the numbers and it's not working." I'm like, "No, it's the one that looks like tic-tac-toe, lady." And then she's like, "Tic-tac-toe? What, you think I'm stupid?"
Yes.
Oh, wait, I see the button you're talking about now.
Oh.
You should have said the one next to the zero that doesn't look like a star, lady. No, but I can see what you... Because at the city bus, I deal with a lot of stupid questions, and that it gets under your skin after a while. Like, right now, you're talking about one.
Mm-hmm.
But, Russell, imagine if you get every minute another one, and another. It's like, it never stops. You start losing hope in him.
Well, Russell's worked on the phone before.
Yeah, I was a telephone operator. I know.
Oh.
I mean, that wasn't the worst job, but yeah, we've had our fair share of non-smart people.
Well, you had a naked girl at your job. How bad can that be?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's boring. Nothing ever happened. And then when daylight savings time came, and I had to stay longer at work, because you stay till 2. And then when it turns 2, it goes back to 1, so you have to stay to 2 again.
Oh, that stinks.
But you did get off early one day, right?
No, you have to stay to 3.
What? Why?
To make 8 hours or something?
No, that's just what they said. You have to stay till 2. I'm like, what about daylight savings time? You have to stay till 2.
They Jedi mind tricked you guys.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
One of the other jobs I had with the temp agency was, you know those mad Mothers Against Drunk Driving ribbons?
Uh-huh.
The red ones that you can tie on your antenna or your whatever's in your car?
You had to sew them?
No. Oh, no, those are free. I would put them 2 at a time in one envelope, close an envelope, all day. And just do that all day. Put 2, like I have a stack of ribbons. So put 2 in each envelope, close it, and maybe like 1,000 a day or something. For 8 hours, the whole day. That's what you do. Just put ribbons inside an envelope. And that's it. Now, it's cool in the beginning. It's like, oh, I got a rhythm going. And then all of a sudden you get to like the 6th and 7th hour. And it's like, I'm going to kill people. I'm going to get drunk and drive around and with these ribbons in my car, and I'm going to hold it in my hand as my body burns in the fire. All right, that sounds a little much. But it was, yeah, okay. So we all had rough jobs. If you guys had any that you guys would like to share with us, please email us at guyswithissues@gmail.com or tweet it to us. Our Twitter account is @guyswithissues. Our Facebook is facebook.com/guyswithissues. Send it to us however you want. We love to share it because we love you. All right.
Thanks for listening.
And your mother.
Yes. Some of your mothers are pretty hot, too.
Yes.
All right. I think it's time for Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10.
All right, Jimmy's Top 10 is brought to you guys by our friends at Podium Raceway.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, that would sound like the weakest car ever.
It's 10 cc's.
PodiumRaceway.com at 1085 Lexington Street. 808. Give them a call. 808-682-7223. They have specials all the time. Check out their website. They have an ad banner on MarsComedy.com. Click it. Get to their website. Find out, what their sales are. I think Tuesdays they have like a 2-for-1 race or something like that. You pay for one, you get the second one free. Something like that. It's the fastest indoor go-kart racing in Hawaii. We've been there. We took Graham Elwood there. He had a blast. It's a great time. It's safe and fun for the whole family. So check it out, PodiumRaceway.com. Do that. All right, Jimmy's Top 10 today is, we just found out that George Zimmerman, the gentleman that murdered, or, in some eyes, murdered, some eyes self-defense, did, whatever's. It's as ridiculous.
Stood his ground against.
Yes. Chased down somebody and stood his ground against Trayvon Martin.
Happy birthday, by the way.
It's birthday today?
Yeah, it's Trayvon's birthday today.
Oh. So let's have a moment of silence in honor of Trayvon Martin's birthday. All right. So
those guys actually stopped playing the drums next door.
they heard. They're listening to the podcast.
Live on Spreaker.
Yeah.
Live.
So we just found out that George Zimmerman will be in a celebrity boxing match. And he was saying about all these people he would be willing to fight. He actually wanted to fight Kanye West. Claiming that Kanye West only fights people who are defenseless, or he sneaks up on them or whatever.
Like a teenager?
Yeah, like a teenager. Okay, so anyways, he is supposed to be fighting DMX.
Yes.
And I think DMX isn't going to be, I don't think he's going to do that well.
You don't think he's going to stop him, drop him, and set up shop on him?
No. I think because he's a little guy. He might swing wild, and he doesn't. I don't think he works out to get in shape for he would get in shape for this. He just does a couple hits, a couple lines of coke, and then maybe if he does coke, then he probably win. Just before the fight, he just.
Or some PCP, maybe.
Yeah, or something to get him motivated, because he is a little guy. And I think that's why George Zimmerman decided, sure, let's go fight DMX, who is probably like 58 years old by now.
Cool. DMX?
Yeah, if his birth certificate, whatever, or birth age is not 58, his heart is 58.
That's true.
With all the drugs that has been going through that little guy. All right, so we have a list of people that we, the guys with issues, think he should fight.
Wait, let's get some boxing music for this.
Yeah, it's okay. We can get Judge Mills Lane.
Here we go.
I'll allow it.
Here we go. Starting at number 8.
Is this Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Yeah.
That's where I would want him to fight Mike Tyson. But then, of course, it wouldn't be fair.
It would be like a death penalty for him.
It'll be the day that George Zimmerman got killed. Okay, so number 8 is Ike Turner. I think that's a good one. I think even Ike Turner today, doesn't have to be Ike Turner in the 70s or 60s. Ike Turner today would still be the man.
Yep. Mad Ike.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Rolling on the river. Okay, so number
7.
Chris Brown.
Crazy.
Now, why would Chris Brown be a good one for this one?
Because he hits women.
Well, not just that, but you remember the guy who was taking the picture of him?
Yeah.
That he beat up? He was like, yo, I'm into boxing, not this gay shit.
See, so he'll be boxing with Zimmerman.
But you realize he got his notoriety from hitting the women.
Yeah.
Or maybe he can look. He'll
He's good at beating on people weaker than them.
Yeah.
He'll be punching George Zimmerman's face, and he'd keep calling him Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Or maybe George Zimmerman's beating him up, and George Zimmerman's singing Umbrella, Ella, knock you out. All right, number
6.
Rosie O'Donnell. I would love to see that. Because they look like the same person fighting.
That's not a nice thing to say about George Zimmerman.
So what you're saying is that the two of them are in a league of their own?
Well, actually, if they fought, they would actually destroy the space-time continuum because it's the same person fighting each other.
And maybe they'd combine like Voltron.
I thought she was hot at one time, back in her early days.
Okay.
All right.
I thought I didn't mean to derail that.
No. You can come out anytime you want to. Russell Kealoha thought Rosie O'Donnell was hot.
Back when she was in VH1,
in the 80s, yeah, with the hair that spray out to the side.
Yes, that was hot. 80s, straight 80s.
She had a comedy show on VH1 that Andy Bumatai was on.
Oh, yeah. Number 5.
Number 5, Michael Strahan's Gap.
Just the gap.
Just the gap.
Talking about his girlfriend?
The gap in his teeth.
Oh.
The gap in his local shopping mall. The whole thing.
Because it's a black space inside of a black man.
In a white neighborhood, huh?
Well, in that case, I think Zimmerman might win. But he fights dirty. Speaking of fighting dirty,
Number 4.
Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne, I think, is a dirty fighter. I think she would bite and scratch. It would be a bloodbath. And that's what we need to see happen to George Zimmerman. I think Kelly Osbourne would go straight for his loins.
Until they're tender?
Yes. It would be no longer girded. I don't know what girded means.
Let me guard them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just Papa, don't preach. Number 3.
I would like to see him fight the short Daft Punk robot.
That's the guy who made this song right here.
Really?
No.
No, but he can't make the remix.
Yeah.
Wait, but isn't Daft Punk French?
Oh, so he might
just surrender?
Surrender. How dare you? You buffoon!
La résistance.
I have the croissant. C'est si bon. Parlez-vous? Les poissons. Les poissons. How I love les poissons. Okay, sorry. That's my Little Mermaid days.
Number 2.
Speaking of Little Mermaids, Justin Bieber. I mean, let me paint the
Loser
picture.
goes to Canada.
Yeah, let me paint the picture. George Zimmerman would look at if Justin Bieber was wearing a hoodie, the way he walks, the way he talks, George Zimmerman might think that's a black kid and attack him. But unlike a black kid, I'm sure Justin Bieber would run away. I just brought the show down.
Number 1.
Number 1 of who we would like, what celebrity we would like to fight George Zimmerman. Every black celebrity in America.
Like Voltron.
Yes, come down and whoop his ass. You know, all of them. Ricky Smiley, Denzel Washington, Kevin Hart.
I just want to see Chris Tucker show up at the very end of it. You got knocked out!
Did you just edit yourself?
Yes.
Even though you swore earlier?
I'm trying to be better, James.
When I can remember. It's all right. We swear on this show. Boom. Dropping the bomb on.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10. I love that. I think out of all those, my favorite would have to be to actually see the most entertaining would be, I think, the Kelly Osbourne fight.
Really?
Yeah, because she'd probably fight dirty.
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 Hey, I think we haven't we haven't sung a song in a while. I think it's time to lighten the mood. Maybe we could
Did we decide what song we were singing?
Yeah, we just play it with the lyrics. No worries. I know you were talking about off air that you were watching, and this is a joke that a lot of people probably didn't catch. Well, you were watching New Girl after the Super Bowl,
Right.
and Prince was on it.
Right.
And what happened?
And there was a scene where he was talking to Jess. I guess that's the main character.
What was that? Zoe
Deschanel.
Yeah,
Deschanel?
Jess. He's talking to her in the kitchen, and they're eating pancakes.
And not that many people would catch
Yeah, not many people got on.
that Chappelle show with what is his name, Chad? Darkness.
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. The story that true Charlie Murphy stories, right? Or is it
True
true
Hollywood stories with Charlie Murphy.
Charlie
I
Murphy?
think.
And he said that after they played basketball and they got their ass whooped by Prince in basketball, he took them into the kitchen and made everybody pancakes. Which is like, that's super random right there. Like, wait a minute.
And he made that the cover of his latest album too.
Really?
Yeah, it's a picture of Dave Chappelle holding up the pancakes.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Look up Breakfast Can Wait.
Breakfast can't wait.
Breakfast. It's like, you just stopped the show.
Yeah. Hey, everybody stop. We're going to look it up. Okay, so you have the song ready? I got to make sure I have the lyrics. Chad, you want to look at the lyrics too? Or you got it?
Hold on, I think I got it.
We'll just do half the song because people like when we sing. It just sounds so silly. Watch them fall. Stand in the way of love and we will smoke them all with an intellect and a Savoy Fire. That's how it's spelt, man. That's how it's spelt.
French, like the Daft Punk robot.
I don't speak French.
And then?
This is how he's singing. It's like, Ellery, so committed to. In time. Go on, Chad. Chad has a good singing voice.
One day,
Oh, seven will die. 2, 3, 4. Oh, not that part.
Oh my God, he's right. The cover is Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I told you.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Is that going to be our cover this week for the show?
Maybe.
Seven and we'll watch them fall. Stand in the way of love and we will smoke them all.
That sounds good.
With an intellect.
Intellect.
The savoir faire.
Oh, you gotta sing it lower.
The whole universe
Will ever compare.
I am yours now. You
Hey, Kim Kardashian singing.
Together we'll love.
Get off the stage!
Yeah. That's right. Kim Kardashian got up on stage back in what the mid 2005 or something like that, 2009, and Prince told her to get her ass off the stage. Get your ass off the stage. I'm Prince.
Get that big ass out of here.
Yeah. I'm sure he wore it out later.
Get off stage!
Get off the stage and into my dressing room.
Get off the stage. Have some pancakes. Purple.
Purple.
Hey, Chad, you sound good karaoke. Random karaoke with Chad Wago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it because it's Japanese and Japanese karaoke?
A lot.
Why are Filipinos good at karaoke?
Because they also do it a lot. Most of them own a karaoke machine if you listen to David Lee.
Yeah, they go Bill O'Reilly. Live!
Oh, I have a neighbor, and none of them can sing, but they all they go all into it.
No, Russell. No.
But they
No.
No. I'm just looking at the equipment.
the food.
The equipment.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways,
I'm not looking at the underage girl walking by.
I think it's time for.
What is the time for, James?
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for like some beeping serious stuff.
No way. I know what time it is.
I know. I'm ready for it.
Yes. Sorry.
What time is it?
It's
That's how you should
time.
start. That's how you should start. Go ahead, Chad. Okay. Now it's time. WGWI presents Weekly Update with Chad Wago.
This week, I actually wanted to go over something a little bit special.
Ooh.
Instead of covering the globe of stupid news, I wanted to cover one certain area.
And that would be?
Sochi.
Yes.
For the Olympics that are going to be starting tomorrow. If you guys are listening live, if you guys are downloading it, it probably already started.
And which, to be honest, I thought Sochi was in Japan.
It sounds like it,
So
which
did
is
I.
number one dumb thing. But there's so many things that are going wrong with the Olympics right now.
Russell, you called me dumb.
I know, it was funny. 'Cause I thought it was too. But
No, I'm saying
you
the
dumb.
city's dumb. I'm saying the city's dumb for naming
No,
it something
no.
that sounds Japanese.
Just put your name on it, Chad.
You can call me dumb. It's okay. I love you,
That's
Chad.
not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Miley Cyrus. This is a random thing to say.
Anyway,
Sochi.
one
Sochi.
of the big things that's going on right now, they've erected a steel ring
I
outside
said
of
erected.
they've put up a steel ring surrounding the Olympic Village that they're telling the Olympians you probably shouldn't leave this area.
Now, does this steel ring at least come up, like how high? Does it protect them, or is it like it's just painted on the ground? It's like you're standing here. Excuse me, terrorist, but you cannot cross that line. They said I'm safe inside this ring.
Putin said you can't go past that line.
You better not be putting the bomb in this side of the ring.
Okay, so we had the gay guy who doesn't belong in Sochi with Chad's
Actually,
voice.
there's figure skaters. So there's a bunch. I wonder if they have as much sex as the Summer Olympics does.
I don't know. Sochi just seems like the STD vagina of Russia.
That's going anal in Russia.
Well, the water in Sochi does look like diseased urine.
Oh.
Not regular, because regular urine looks pure, but diseased urine looks like what?
It looks worse.
Go on, Chad.
So,
Go on, Chad, while I Google this.
What are you Googling? Diseased urine or Sochi water?
Sochi water.
Oh.
so I
Okay.
was sitting next to my friend. He gave me 2 cups. One is pee, regular, healthy pee. The other is diseased pee from Sochi.
Oh, it does look gross.
Yes.
I gotta see. I'm coming over.
Not only does it look like that, where it doesn't look like anything you should ever drink, the Russian officials have actually announced,
Go
don't
ahead.
let the water touch your face. It's going to be harmful.
But by all means, have your Olympics here.
Yes. Well, the two things that are getting the most press about what's going wrong with Sochi is, people are protesting because of the human rights abuses against gay people.
Right.
Now they've come out and said that they are
Apple juice.
rounding up all of these stray dogs in Sochi
Yep.
and euthanizing them
Why?
to make the city more Olympic-like, I guess. I
At
don't
least
know.
when they had it in Korea, they ate the dogs.
I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happened when they did it in Shanghai.
Yes.
Miley Cyrus, man.
Mhm.
That name you can put anywhere in a show and it's fine.
Yep.
Well-
Also, they're experiencing a shortage of hotel rooms,
Oh.
so they're having like 3 or 4 beds in one room in order to accommodate the athletes, because some of the hotels that they were building never got finished. And even with all of the beds that they've got, they have enough beds for all the athletes. Now they realize that they ran out of pillows.
Oh gosh. Use your bags and laundry.
Sochi's going to become a verb, by the end of this Olympics.
I think so,
Yeah, I hope so.
It's going to be the opposite of bougie.
It's gonna be like Miley Cyrus.
It's like, man, that's so Sochi.
Sochi,
Miley
Sochi,
Cyrus's new video, that's Sochi as fuck.
Sochi, the Florida of Russia.
And the term ghetto will be put to rest after this.
Maybe we should
It's not going
start
to be
it.
Ratchet anymore. It's going to be Sochi.
Sochi.
Oh man, hey, did you go out last night? Nah, there ain't nothing but Sochis up in there. There's one Sochi came out, she was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Soch."
Sochi, please.
How you doing?
All right, so let's start it here at Guys With Issues. Hashtag Sochi.
Hmm.
So we start tweeting. Those of you guys listening, it is something like there's some skanks on the dance floor. Hashtag it Sochi.
Take a picture of them, Instagram it, hashtag SoSochi.
Yes. And then anything that's like, oh my goodness, it's so ghetto.
Yeah.
Hashtag it Sochi.
If you're fixing something yourself because you can't afford a repairman, it's a Sochi rig.
There's a repair guy that just walked in. Did that spark that?
No.
No,
What?
he's repairing things for real. He's not
Yeah.
Sochiing that.
It's not Sochi rigging that.
No, but it's like, why would you say that, Russ? It's like, well, you're trying to get us in trouble here. All of a sudden, the lights go out, the AC just
He
crashes.
knows what he's doing.
Okay, so instead of using nuts and bolts to put something up on the wall, you use duct tape. Sochi.
Sochi rig.
Sochi. Okay.
Wait, how do you use nuts and bolts to put things on the wall? Don't you usually use nails?
That's his way of calling you dumb again.
Nails, man. It doesn't stay up when you use nails, and then you make holes and stuff. I'm just trying to say.
That's
stuff.
what she said.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, go ahead with your story.
More,
Damn.
tell us more, Sochi.
Damn, Anchorman.
No, that's all. That's all I got as far as Sochi goes. The only other thing that I can think to do with that is this is Putin's master plan to make sure that the athletes are stinky and tired and dehydrated, and Russia gets all the medals.
No wonder a lot of Americans didn't go. Well, that and they're afraid because they don't want to get killed.
Yeah,
But like Billie Jean King didn't go because of the whole thing
she
against.
claims it was her mother.
I would have straight up said it. It's like I wanted to go, but them dudes over there, man, it's just so Sochi. They hate that I like to make love to women, and just say it like that.
Hmm
Then,
What's
that-
really funny is the anti-protesters. Like Putin has these like youth street gangs that are like going after people that are protesting in Russia. Like there was some rich lady that lives in Russia that was campaigning against the human rights abuses, and then she's trying to like spotlight it because of Sochi. He had the kids carve out a 200-pound wooden dick and strap it to her car.
200-pound.
Wooden dick.
Somebody took the time to carve that out, and
Could have used it as fire for.
because it's cold over there.
Yes.
No,
Or to
granted,
purify the water.
you said it was a teenager.
Yeah, it's teenage gangs that are doing this.
So
kind of stuff.
I'm in the basement, and then mom's trying to come. Stay up there! Don't come down! Why? I gotta wash clothes. I don't want you to see what I'm making. You know how hard it is to make this?
Yo, I live in the Sochi.
And he gotta stand it.
Yeah.
If he stands it too much, he's committed too much to it. He's sanding it, trying to make it feel good. All right, that's kind of weird now. And then he's like rubbing it so hard, and then the sap squirts out of the wood.
This
Okay.
news update got really Sochi.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
No, it's done. It's
Wait.
Sochi'd.
What about the bobsled team?
The Jamaican bobsleigh team, they raised money to get there.
On Indiegogo.
Yeah, and then when they got there, the equipment did not.
Jamaica, no, we not got a bobsled team. But
Oh,
no
man.
sled.
Oh, man.
But no bobsled, man.
We got here so fast, we run past our equipment, man. What the bumper clot?
Blood fire.
What?
Who was in charge of our equipment, man?
Come here, Vladimir.
You're so Sochi, man. Sochi works, man.
And all three of us sounded way better than Rob Ford trying to do his Jamaican impersonation.
Rob Ford. I love that guy. Because he's so much comedy comes out of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I don't.
Do you love him enough to get killed in Russia?
Yeah. Why would I?
Are you asking James to compete in the Olympic Games for Canada?
Yeah.
Mm,
Never for Canada. I don't know. I do like Canadian women.
me too. Did you see the what is that one where they use the brush?
Curling?
Oh, curling.
Curling, yeah. Did you see the women's curling team?
Nice.
Did you see their calendar?
Oh?
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's how they raise money for
Continue
women's
to
curling.
talk while I Google this.
I don't know if they did it this year, but they did it for the last Winter
Like
Olympics.
Google won't have last year's one here. Okay, so Canadian curling women. Wait, curly.
Canadian
team.
women's curling calendar.
Curling.
Wow, it's like a tongue twister right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tongue twisting, all right. Oh.
While he's looking for that, we can also talk about the reporters who are also getting hacked, like the moment they show up in
Yeah.
Sochi.
Yeah, it was just we're talking about it in my ethics class. Woo. Like journalists would go there.
You Facebook me the link?
Oh, there's just Google image.
Okay. But go ahead about the hackers.
So they were saying that the Russian government have hackers on their payroll, and their job is to hack everybody in Sochi. So the journalists, when they come, they have their laptop just for work. They do their work. When they're done, throw it away. That's what they're being instructed to do.
A lot of the best, or like a lot of the most. I don't know English anymore. This is.
Well, you're Japanese.
Many hackers come from Russia.
Ah, yes.
A plethora.
Prefera. Wow. They are good looking, all right.
They are.
You guys go ahead and check it out with me, you guys listening.
We add it into the show notes.
You know what it is? It's because a lot of squatting. Because they get down low and you know how they're...
Get low, get low.
Yeah. So that's what it is. But plus, I think Canadian women are pretty. One of my favorite is Amanda Crew. You can Google image search her. She was on, what movie was that? Amanda Crew. Sex Drive. She is one of the prettiest in my eyes. And that wraps up the weekly update. Wait, let me do my
I
professional.
totally just Grammy'd him out.
The weekly update.
I was about to start singing.
WGWI. The weekly update. It's Chad Waggles, brought to you by Rock Solid Tattoo. Give us a call, 808-922-9000. Rock Solid Tattoo. A tattoo for me and a tattoo for you.
Waggle Flocka News.
Yeah. That's how you end it right there. Waggle Flocka News. All right, you know what time it is, Chad. Go ahead and sing the song.
Now it's time for us to listen. Please tell us some information, Russell. Useless trivia time.
Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia.
Okay, we're gonna do a little math since I know you guys like this math. Not really math.
I love math.
I'm gonna break it down for you.
I'm addicted to math.
And since we've been talking about the Sochi, we're gonna go talk about the 1%. Now, the highest paid CEO in 2012, get this, made $10,981.74
In a second.
an hour,
Wow.
and that's only if that guy had worked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If he worked a normal 40-hour, 5 days,
Wait. What is this for again? The amount that's
the richest, the highest paid CEO. If you broke down their salary,
Right.
they would have made about $11,000 an hour if they worked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I think that if you ask him, he's going to claim that he was working that much.
Right. But I'll break it down one more time.
Okay.
If that CEO worked a normal 40-hour work week,
Let's give him a name. His name is James Money.
okay.
James Money worked.
So if Larry
James,
Ellison,
Get money.
Larry Ellison, no, but James Money, if he worked a normal 40-hour work week, 5
Okay.
days a week, you'd be making $46,250 an hour.
Wow. I can buy a car every hour.
You could buy several cars.
Well, I got expensive
No,
taste.
he's going to buy a decent car.
Yeah.
Really?
I got expensive
Plan
taste.
to buy a
man.
Hyundai?
No way.
Kia?
I make $46,000 an hour. I'm going to buy a Kia. I might buy Kia.
Maybe he got tricked by the Matrix commercial.
I'm going to buy Kia, and then I'm going to buy Hyundai, and I'm going to burn the factories. I'm going to do what J.P. Morgan does.
You're going to combine them together and make Sochi.
Yeah. I'm going to sell Sochis to all the I'm gonna do propaganda stuff where I'm gonna get all these rappers to endorse Sochi and to put rims on them so that all these ghetto people or Sochi people will buy them, and I'll be like, yeah, the new Cadillac. I got Sochi sitting on dubs.
The Sochi FML.
Yeah. SMH. Good. Let's
WTF?
go. Yeah, a little bit.
Sochi. LOL?
So we're gonna start that hashtag Sochi. All right, so break it down again, or
No, that's it.
46,000 an hour. Holy cow! I would, if I made that much, even if I made like $100 an hour, I would sit there and go like, I would watch the clock. Just I would watch one of those big clocks like in school, as the hands go around, not digital. You watch the hand, you watch the red,
Second.
red, yeah, the second, go around, and then watch the minute ones go around slowly. Watch that big one go to the next hour and go, damn, I just made 46,000 watching the clock. I'm rich.
And that's why you own Sochi.
Yeah, goodbye Kia and Hyundai.
I'm rich, biatch.
Yeah. And that was Uncle Russell's useless trivia.
That was trivia. That was some numbers. I don't know anything that rhymes with numbers right now. Thank
Cucumbers.
you for trivia, Uncle Russell. Cucumbers.
Purple. Oh man, this was another crazy episode 74. Join us next week when we have a special guest on. We won't tell you now, but we will tell you when he shows up. But we'd like to thank you guys for listening to episode 74. Please tell a friend, share the episode, tell at least 1 or 2 people about the Guys with Issues and how funny the show was. Hook up with us on Facebook.com/Guys with Issues or on Twitter @Guys with Issues. Email us. You got it, guyswithissues@gmail.com. Keep in touch, man. We like to interact with you guys. Hit us up. As always, I am James Money. I love all of you guys, so hit us up. I keep saying hit us up. That must be a thing for me. I keep hitting us up. As always, I am with Russell K. Aloha.
Sochi.
Right?
Right.
So, thank you guys for listening. The supposed comedian Chad Wago.
Thank you guys for listening. God bless you, and don't Sochi your night.
That sounds like you mean